So, one observation that I've had, I've known you for many years now, is that element of perfection that you try to bring to almost everything, be it the interviews, be it the promotions. How crucial is that? And you make it look very effortless. You are totally bindas and cheerful and chirpy, but you're making sure that everything is perfect, whatever you're doing. How important is that streak of perfection for you?
Oh my God, actually I think perfection is an illusion. So I don't chase perfection. For the longest time I did. For the longest time I wanted to be perfect, and the more I wanted to be perfect, the more I'd see my flaws and my faults and my limitations. I think with some amount of maturity and experience, you realize that what is perfect for you may not be perfect for someone else. So that, or what is perfect for you today may not be perfect for you tomorrow. And you realize that there is no point chasing it. It is an unattainable goal. So I think I stopped chasing perfection, but what I try to do, Faridun, is I enjoy whatever I do. There are good days and bad days, and sometimes you're in a bad mood, and sometimes you don't feel like, working, or sometimes you've just, I don't know, you've had a fight at home or something like that, and you just don't want to. But to realize that, okay, I'm human. So today, I'll do the best I can today. There is no yardstick, or there is no measurement of best. I can do the best that I can today. Tomorrow is a different day. So I don't compare. I think that's also very important. Again, when you were talking about pressure of performance, the one thing I will say is that my parents never compared us to our friends. I had friends whose parents would say, "Are dekho usko kitna mila hai? You're not working as hard." I have friends who've been through a lot of insecurity because their parents have put that, they've constantly compared them to the next best. But there is no end to that. I think to compare yourself to anyone else is pointless. And today, all the more with social media, my God, you see picture perfect lives, picture perfect bodies, and you think, even I go through that sometimes. And it's difficult not to get consumed by it. So lately I've started, I of course post on Instagram and all that, but I don't check anyone else's, it's not my pastime anymore. It used to be at one point, but I've realized that can ruin your peace of mind more than anything else. How many of you keep checking social media in your free time? Come on, be honest. No, more people. Come on, I know 90% of the people in this room do that, no? And it's absolutely fine. But to realize that you can put your time to better use and to feel better about yourself. In the past year, Faridun, you asked me one question, I've given you 10 answers. मुझे बात करना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, if you haven't figured already. But, in the past year, I've realized that I can do a lot more reading. I can watch something. If nothing else, I can sit and watch I live on the beach, so I sit and watch the waves. And sometimes you get answers to questions in your head when you're just silent. Not sometimes, I think most of the time. So I don't meditate yet. But when I do things like this, solutions appear. So I think it's much better to do these things than to compare yourself.